Hey, y'all, let me tell you about a night that turned a small-town widow's life upside down. A story that's been burning in my chest ever since I heard it. Picture this. It's 2005, a stormy midnight in Redwater, Ohio, rain hammering the roof of Clara Thompson's little house like it's trying to break in. Clara, a 48-year-old black woman who's seen her share of hard days, hears a knock for kids, soaked to the bone, shivering on her porch. James, 12, the leader with a cut on his cheek. Tommy, 10, eyes wide like he's seen ghosts. Nate, 9, clutching a broken phone. And little Ben, 8, barely whispering, "Please, don't call the cops." Clara's heart skips. She knows that look, kids running from something bad. She lets him in, makes hot cocoa, and listens. Their parents died years back, and their so-called guardian, Victor Slade, a slick-talking real estate shark, turned their lives into a nightmare, using them for shady deals. Clara, tough as nails but soft where it counts, says, "You're safe here." That promise, that one moment, changes everything. Fast forward 20 years, 2025, same town, same Clara, now 68, sitting in a courtroom, knuckles white, gripping the defense table. The judge's gavel hits like a gunshot. Life in prison, no parole. Clara's convicted of murdering Victor Slade, the man who tormented those boys. Evidence. Airtight: her prints on a gun, bank transfers, grainy footage of her near the crime scene. Too perfect, like a script. The prosecutor, Ethan Walsh, smirks, closing his folder like he's already won. Clara's neighbor, Miss Ellie, sobs in the back, but Clara's mind drifts to those boys, her boys, and that rainy night. Then, a voice cuts through, deep, steady. "Wait." For men storm in: James, now a civil rights lawyer. Tommy, a trauma surgeon. Nate, a tech genius running Data Shield. And Ben, an investigative reporter with Truth Pulse. James steps up. "Your Honor, I'm James Carter. These are Clara's sons. We've got proof she was framed." The courtroom freezes. James lays it out. Tampered video, metadata off by milliseconds. Dental records proving the victim wasn't Victor but an imposter, Marcus Kane, a con man wearing Victor's name for years. Tommy shows surgical scars that don't match. Nate pulls up digital logs exposing forged evidence. Ben's got FOIA docs tracing money to shell companies. The judge, eyebrows raised, gives him 10 minutes. Nate plugs in a USB spliced frames, fake timestamps, a setup so clean it screams dirty. Ethan Walsh objects, but the judge shuts him down. Clara catches a shadow in the corner: Marcus Kane, alive, smirking like he's still pulling strings. Her spine chills, but her boys are here, and that's enough. 20 years ago, it started with Victor Slade showing up at Clara's door, all charm and menace, offering $25,000 to hand over the boys. Clara tore the envelope in half, told him to get out. Victor's eyes went cold. "You'll regret this." Years of threats followed: black sedans, anonymous calls, whispers about her stealing kids. Then, Pier 19, a rainy midnight in 2010. Victor lures them to a deal, holding a kid hostage. It goes south: guns drawn. Clara takes a bullet shielding James. The boys fight back. Tommy shoots Victor's knee, not his heart. They scatter. Clara's arrested, painted as a kidnapper who attacked a guardian. The press eats it up, and she's locked away. Now, 2025, the boys are back, not with guns but with truth. They expose Marcus Kane's network: crooked lawyers, fake charities, even a deputy DA. In a warehouse showdown, Clara's tied to a chair, C4 blinking red. A young guard, Joey, hesitates when Clara asks, "What would your sister think?" Ben's live stream pulls in thousands, forcing cops to move fast. James talks down Marcus's goons, offering plea deals. Tommy defuses the bomb with a code tied to a lost kid's birthday. Clara's freed, the gavel cracks, and the crowd roars. Outside, Marcus is cuffed, spitting, "You think you've won?" The public forgets. Ben grins. Records don't. 3 months later, Clara's conviction is vacated. Her house is a hub now: James's legal clinic, Tommy's trauma program, Nate's open source data vault, Ben's Truth Pulse. A yellow lamp still burns on her porch, a signal: the door's open. But the roots of Marcus's network: crooked officials, dirty money, still linger. Clara smiles, pouring tea. "They sent cash then, embers now." Same game, different day. So what's the third door for you? When the world pushes you to fight dirty or give up, do you find another way? Or do you swing? If you were Clara, would you risk everything for 4 kids who weren't yours? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, share this with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe. Yuri, just getting started finding the light in the dark.